Hello, welcome back again. Thanks for coming back. Thank you for all those subscribes, the likes, the thumbs ups, and yeah, welcome to new and especially my old members. Thank you so much. So anyway, enough about that. What I want to check into is Harlan Crow. Will he be pleased with his investment into no labels or not? So anyway, let me just swap out cameras here and check this out for you. Hold on. Okay, so I decided to use Libby's deck. It's available on Etsy if you put in Meister Tarot. It might be on her YouTube page as well too. Or if Libby, sweetheart, if you get a chance to watch this video and you see it, please drop in a link to how to order your cards. Just put it in the comments. Okay, so Harlan Crow. And I have to give thanks to Echo Gladso for reminding me that he had invested in No Labels. But there's also this other website called citizensforethics.org that has been tracking all of his super PAC, like Political Action Committee, donations just from way back when. I think they tracked it back to 2004, if I remember. But most recently, he put in $2.5 million to in around 2018 to affect the 2020 election, and then in 2022 he put in another $1.5 million. So, yeah, and we all know what he has given to Clarence Thomas. Jeez, talk about pay for play or whatever. It's awful. Okay, but I want to know, how will all of this investing that he's done, especially into the No Labels platform, will he get money back? I mean, will it get him what he wanted? Will he get return on his investment? Okay, right there. Okay, so at the heart of the matter, he thinks he's the one who can make the magic happen. And yes, he does have networks with all of his, political action committees. They make choices that bring happiness and comfort to him. But ruh-roh, there's some trouble there. Ooh, health problems. Because of and the evil energy is struck down. Okay. Bravery. I think that's probably our bravery and courage to see through all this, swampiness. And, we could give him credit for the fact that he's got the courage to just put his crap out there. Hold on. Okay. So, let's just keep going, get the rest of it. How's this going to go for him? What is his future in the realm of his influence on our country? These guys are they're so, I just always say, evil is so stupid. Because how in the world is anybody how's a country supposed to grow if it's run over by dictators? Well, they're just in it for themselves. That's all. Oh, did I show you how beautiful the backs of these cards are? I just absolutely love this artwork. So, okay. Again, he thinks he's the one that makes the magic happen. But what's hanging over him is, I'm just going to put this card in. This is him. He's the magical dude that puts the money out where he wants. But somebody's going to flip. Somebody who's very wealthy, but doesn't want an idiot like him in control, especially of, SCOTUS. he's probably hands down turned SCOTUS into Scrotus, right? It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time there before things shift. Transformation is happening, the transformation of evil energy. And yes, we are. Now it's going to take until November 19th, 2024, but we are transitioning from Pluto in Capricorn to Pluto in Aquarius. I am not going to say that's going to solve all of our problems, because there is the dark side to Aquarius as well. So, we'll be talking about that for the next 20 years, or I will be, and we'll see how it goes. I'm open to change, that's for sure. I'm open to a new opinion. And I am impartial. I do love Aquarian energy, of course, but there is the dark side of it too, where it's not for humanity, it's against it. And this would be a guy like him, guy who could disconnect from his heart and do what he wants, thinks he's the guy with the magic wand and just put stuff out there and he gets what he wants with his money. Now, I'm not seeing, notice we don't have money cards here. So money's obviously just not an issue for him. He's a long time. I think he's the heir to, it was his dad that started Trammell Crow Development. And, they have commercial real estate all over the place. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to stick right here for just a moment. Like I said, he's the one that puts it out there to all these networks. This would be the equivalent of we might as well just put PAC here, Political Action Committees. He's the one that helps them make the choice. Oh yeah, I'm rich and I want to stay really comfortable, so I'm going to invest where this guy says. It's like he thinks he's or he has been the what's the older guy that's the Berkshire Hathaway dude, that Warren Buffett. He thinks he's the Warren Buffett of politics. So, and he has been. But there's a health issue coming through for him. And this would be, I'm thinking, a stroke or a heart attack, from trying to control reality so much, right? Trying to control, closing off his heart to everyone else. And you can't have a healthy heart if your heart is not open. So instead, we've got the evil energy here, the swampy energy, and he's the one that's had the enough courage to just keep putting it out there to these different committees and creating all these different political action committees, these super PACs, and driving that force there. But in reality, these evil people are cowards, and it is headed for, the cowardliness is headed for a big renewal, destruction of those forces. And what we need to do is just put our faith and trust in, karma, right? His choices have created health problems for him, and all of those who align with that dark energy, that swampy dark energy around the heart, right? Yeah. So the people, I think this is that the people are going to win. The people are going to put their faith and trust in love, and I don't think they're going to be cowardly. I think this has to do with the vote. So networks in the past, I guess maybe this is, now Libby, please, if you're watching, you put in any comments, and because these are your cards, and I'm sure you can read them better than anyone. But what I'm getting from this diagonal here has to do with the super PACs in the past were trying to block and shock and get rid of the divine feminine and don't care about women because women are just, to be used and we're just chattel to them. They don't care about us. But because of Clarence Thomas, because of Clarence Thomas and Jenny Thomas and all the destructive forces that they have done by aligning them with Trump. Trump has brought out all the swampiness. Our courage, of course, is coming out. It's just a matter of time. It's going to all blow up. And we're going to be voting for our own best interests. But wow, this is amazing. So yeah, women's reproductive rights is what's going to drive the vote. Okay, women's reproductive rights is what's going to flip the wealth of the amount of people. And it's interesting. They say that it's like over 70% of all voters do not want the government in our reproductive health care rights and in people's gender discrimination, LGBTQ, all of those, you know what I mean? It's just they don't want the government in there. There was supposed to be a separation of church and state. That is what is in our Constitution. So I think this is going to be really bad for Clarence Thomas. I think Harlan Crow has been a tool to bring Clarence Thomas down. I think Donald Trump has been a tool for the dark forces to bring all of these things down, to bring down all of, he's brought people out from the swamp. And we see it, and we're taking a leap of faith. We're trusting in the people. We can trust in the people and their vote, is what I'm getting here. So I would say, no, it's Harlan Crow. You are losing money, and all of those people who invested in your leadership fund, well, I guess you get a big fat paycheck out of that, just like Jenny Thomas has gotten. We all know that that's happened. So, and all these other people who worked for Citizens United and, funded all these dark money groups that were run by Jenny Thomas. That's been happening since Pluto moved into Capricorn in 2008. She's been in there for all these years. So, and maybe this is her with her bleached blonde hair clucking around like a big fat chicken. Sorry, that wasn't nice, was it? But anyway, answered my question. I was wondering, would this help him or not? And it's not going to help, and it's not going to help no labels. No labels looks like it's just magically appeared, but it's not going to work. People are going to see through it. Enough people are going to see through it It's going to take some time, but we see what no labels is all about. This is all no labels right here. The evil energy. And the people who think they have some courage to get in there and, and Cornel West is one of them. Well, what an idiot. What an idiot for these people that are in their their last third of their life to just screw up their lifetime karma with this one fell swoop. I mean, might as well just move to Russia and let Putin pay for everything, because that's who's got you by the short hairs. So I think enough people won't fall into that trap, and it's going to be the people that pull us out. We can have faith there. Yeah. Let's see what was at the other end of the deck if I keep going. Poverty. Moving slow like a snail. Having to rebuild. So this is where Harlan Crow is headed. Slow. Yeah, I don't know. He's plus what? He's not. Well, I guess he'll always have enough money, but it's a big no. No happiness for him. Yeah, people are going to alienate themselves from him. And there he goes with his evil. Well, I'm sure he doesn't believe in reincarnation. Otherwise, these people would be able to follow the thoughts, the threads of thought all the way through to the end and figure out where it's going to get them. But we believe in karma and fate, and that we can exercise our free will, and we have faith in that. So, and more, I think most people do. So, okay, I'm going to stop yammering on and get this uploaded. Stay warm, everyone. Or Libby, stay cool. Bye.